Thanks for nodding your head there in a minute, because I wasn't sure which note we were going to stop on, but when Todd dropped his head, then I knew.
All right.
Let's get a signal.
So when you're just starting out with guitar or piano, it's a great instrument to play in a duet. They're both they both can be accompanying, and they both can play melody. You can sing. It offers so many different possibilities. It's one of my favorite duets to play, is like piano, just piano and guitar. It's really, really fun. So when you're very, very first starting out, what the example we just played, we stuck in one, well, not just one key, but one chord. We just decided to play on a G chord. So a G chord is one of the first chords you're probably going to learn on the guitar, so you can just strum it and play it with your fingers, explore the sound, and on the piano you can kind of do the same thing. And then as you feel a little more confident, you can move to some of the different notes. I would recommend on one of the higher strings, like the E string or the B string, just to explore some of the sounds. What were some of the things you were thinking about, Ken?
Well, in this song, you know, it's quite easy because I'm just thinking of G, and I don't have to move to another chord. So I started out with two of the notes from the G chord, the B and the D, you know, and a little running pattern. But really, I was focused mostly on being relaxed and staying aware of my breath, so that I'm not holding my breath, or that my shoulders aren't just creeping up like that. I'm just trying to stay in a calm and confident yoga pose, you know. Because really our bodies are the first instrument that we have. So I know if I'm in a good state, then I'm going to have the best chance of playing music that's in a good state. So in this example, you started out with playing some notes, or some chords actually. So I could focus a bit more on simple melody patterns. And, you know, I was just playing a simple do, re, mi. And when it comes to making up your own thing and improvising, you don't always have to use, if you've been taught a particular fingering pattern, you don't always have to stick to that. You know, you can just go back to one finger if that's what makes sense for your brain. Because, you know, I would start with playing a note and singing it, and then from there I can hear if I want to go higher or lower. So I'm just really focused on being still, breathing, and listening to myself, and listening to what you're doing as well.
Yeah.
So
Part of what we're creating is something that would be called a soundscape, which you can think of as it's like making a painting that's very abstract. So we're coloring outside the lines, we're making some shapes, we're maybe painting with both hands at the same time, and just not judging what we're doing. We're making sounds and reacting. And if you think about when really, really little kids are starting to speak, they hear the grown-ups talking, and they look and they sort of just mouth sounds that match the emotional tone that's going on. And at this stage, that's kind of what we're doing. We're exploring. Kenny's making a sound and I'm making a sound, and we're both listening and we're reacting back and forth.